What's up, Shantex gang? I'm back and it's 8:19. Literally, I'm doing better because like the last two live streams that I've done have been like 10 o'clock and then 1 o'clock. So this is amazing. I get to do this. I prayed about this months ago that I'll be able to live stream and be able to record my lives and be able to, just chat with you all, just how I'm doing today. So, normally when we do these live streams, we start off with a prayer, personal prayer, then we do the serenity prayer. God, thank you for allowing me to be on this live stream, being able to connect with so many of my peers and new people who have never seen my face before. I hope that through my story, through my journey, that you allow me to touch others' hearts and you allow them to pour into me and as I pour into them. And I say the right thing and know that it's personally coming from my heart and that I would never say anything to turn anyone away. I hope that you bless everyone's lives, their families' lives, brother, sister, mama, daddy, uncle, whoever their guardians are, their vehicles, their experience, as long as they're doing it right and leading by you, Lord. I hope that you, continue to pour out your blessings upon the earth and lead us all in the right direction into your holy kingdom. Amen. Okay? And we're going to do the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. My lips are ashy, but I didn't want to put any chapstick on because I got my coffee. I don't want any chapstick or Vaseline in there. And then, we follow up with Iyanla's affirmation. And today's affirmation is, I am abundant, prosperous, and healthy. My prosperity begins as my mind. I am abundant, prosperous, and healthy right now in this present moment, knowing, allowing, and accepting this truth. All that I need comes to me easily. I am grateful right now. Again, I am abundant, prosperous, and healthy. My prosperity begins as my mind. I am abundant, prosperous, and healthy right now in this present moment, knowing, allowing, and accepting this truth. All that I need comes to me easily. I'm grateful right now. Okay? So I challenge you to put down in the comments something that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for this cup of coffee. I'm grateful for the place that I stay. I'm grateful for the opportunities that are not even presented to me yet that I know that I shall receive. Tell me something that you're grateful for down in the comments below, right? Because when we change our perspective and change our mindset about the things and circumstances that we're going through, it could change our perspective and mindset on what is really going on in the environment and our life around us. Sometimes I can feel that, I'm not doing the right thing or doing enough, but I feel that I am when I sit down and I make these live videos. In the moment, it seems like a lot is going on. A lot of us might be, still living with our parents, or if we're living on our own, we could be living with assistance, or, we're struggling paycheck to paycheck. And I don't want to put that on you. I'm not projecting on you. I'm just seeing a lot of things. Like, a lot of people are not just people I personally know in my life, but people I even roll with in lifts, and people who you would think would have money are struggling, to financially be able to do anything. And we know that, our current president has done nothing but strip away our rights. Just, it hasn't been great for us, really, and people of color. DEI has been taken away, and regular rights have been taken away. Funding is taken away. Even if you get food stamps or whatnot, they're trying to, take that away. You have to have a job and be working. I remember when I was younger, like, you can just get food stamps, and it was so common. And, places that didn't, have that much money circulating, and let's just say the hood, you can be able to sell food stamps and be able to make, something decent and be able to pay your bills with it. Nowadays, that's not working, and it's illegal. So it's so crazy how the world is changing so much for the benefit of people who already have, instead of benefiting the people. And that's biblical, but I'm not here to really throw any scriptures at you. It's at your own discretion to peek into the Bible to see what it says about the times that we're going through right now. And I feel like it's a lot of division, going on. No matter how much the internet wants to show us that, Republicans or white people or people who are not people of color, are benefiting from the right people being in power. And apparently it isn't a large enough population who is being affected by the things that are being put in place to stop certain people from receiving benefits. And, mostly white people are the ones who receive benefits that are eligible, that are receiving right now. There's been a couple of people going viral, especially this white woman. I think she has like either 6 kids, and she receives like, I think she said 1,000 or so in food stamps to be able to feed her family. And Donald Trump is like, no ma'am, we're freezing all that federal funding money, all that stuff. I don't know how you're going to feed your kids. I don't know how you're going to get to work. I don't know how you're going to do these things. And for me, someone who still stays at home, with their parents, it's not, the easiest thing, because like trying to mingle around like other adults is not like the easiest thing. But it's like, when you working, when you wake up in the morning, do you just continue to put your mask on? Like, for people who are older, I just always ask them, like, how do you be at a job for so long? Like, are you just normally so performative? Because I know you don't like everything about your job, but how do you be normal or not get in trouble or not? Because I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I know I make mistakes, but it's like, even with my most previous job that I don't, work at anymore, I was encountering racism like continuously. And it was like, how do I sit here and keep allowing somebody to be racist to me and then eventually cause me to lose my whole job? I've been through that before, where someone, just because you don't want me somewhere anymore, like try to physically like force you out your job. And it's like, you need this job to eat. So how many jobs are you going to keep hopping, or keep, trying to do something, or for a job to try to tell you, like you're not worthy of being promoted or worthy of doing better? Because I'm the type of person, I'm not saying that I'm trying to come in here to run something. It's just, I want to be the best at what I do. And I don't want to waste my time somewhere, putting my time in, blood, sweat, tears, and then still not being rewarded. I think that is something that's crazy. And you can let me know below down in the comments too. I'm just discussing some of the struggles that I see in the workforce, that some people settle for just being, a regular person on a job. And there's nothing wrong with that. But to me, I don't feel like I want to be a regular person at every job that I work. And it's being so normalized that you have to work 2 and 3 jobs as a regular person, making minimum wage just to make a regular living for yourself. And that's barely, making your rent and having a car note. So where are the groceries coming in? You got people, I think grocery stores are losing over $100,000 in eggs. People are stealing eggs at the grocery store. It's that serious. Like, that's the time that we're in. So I just don't understand. I do understand, because you can see it in the workplace. You see people who are 50 plus still working in the workforce. I remember at my previous job, I was working with someone. Dude was almost, excuse me if I'm wrong, I think he was like 62, 61, 62. And he was saying, I can't wait till my Social Security check come in. I can't wait till I get my Social Security. And it's like, you shouldn't be waiting until you get old as fuck to be telling someone, I can't wait till my Social Security so you can stop working. Like, I just think that's so crazy in this climate that we're staying in. And I still pose the same question from last week's live. Like, what is stopping us from building generational wealth? Like, what can we do today to change for a better tomorrow? We're so into just gossip and just what the media is feeding us. And that's part of my job, to report the media and music and current pop culture and all these kind of things. But what change are we really trying to make, to better us, people of color? Like, what are we going to do? Because everyone is still walking around like everything's okay. And I'm not saying that we should have a civil uproar. A civil uproar or go out here and fight. But something has to change. And it's like, what do we do? And the first step is, getting on our cameras, uploading, going out there, fight, standing with the Democrats. But when we're so divided, like, what is it to do? So I just want to let you know, people out there who are like me that maybe stand with your parents, or you stand with yourself, and you're relying on government benefits, or you're relying on your taxes. You worked hard all year, you really ain't seen nothing, and you take 1 or 2 trips out of the year. I see you. And you doing enough. There's no reason why every day we should be practically killing ourselves to make a living. And I'm not saying sit on your hands and do nothing and don't attempt. Of course, attempt. Build your skills. Build that resume to be able to say, I can do this and this and this and this and this and this and this. But sometimes even when you build that resume and say, I can do this and this and this and this and this, because I got the resume. I got the skills to say I can do this and this and this and this and this and this. And sometimes when you can tell people that you can do this and this and this and this, they immediately get intimidated by your ability, because you took the time out to cultivate your skills in yourself, and they know that you can do a better job than them. That they start closing the door. Or we can't let him in, he gonna change everything up in here. We can't let him in, he gonna better everything up in here. Or he gonna try. He gonna try to make this better. He gonna try to change everything up in here. But we dysfunctional. We like dysfunction. We don't never want to change the way that we got this going on, because what we got works with minimal casualties. And it's just really what we're facing in the world right now. Everyone is, I'm not going to say everyone, but majority of the people are so selfish in what they got going on in their personal life, their personal business, personal money, that they can't look past and see the next person is struggling with the same thing. And as soon as that person starts losing, you're next. They've been telling y'all this. They've been showing y'all this. But people are so worried about self-preservation that they can't help the next person. Don't want to help the next person because they so worried about loss, lack. But don't understand that God will come through for you at any time. That's my main focus. I'm not worried about anything. I used to be so worried about where I'm going to eat, where I'm going to be able to sleep, what I'm going to be able to drive, where I'm going to be able to do this. And God came through every single time for me. When I got ready to move into my previous apartment, God aligned my job. He aligned my finances. He aligned everything for me to be able to stay in my apartment for a year. So I'm not worried, of any situation, because I know that He will align it. When it's time for me to move, when it's time for me to do these things, it's been confirmation. I've received confirmation multiple times that I'm doing the right thing in spirit. I pray for times where I can just get on my live and be able to talk about problems and things that I'm going through, or you may be going through, or just be able to articulate myself over a screen, whether you watch this now or you watching this on a replay. And I'm just so thankful. I took the time. I got like 3 books, journals and stuff of me just constantly writing. So sometimes God may be telling you to be still. He's not telling you to give up and stop doing what you're doing, but He might be telling you right now, cultivate your skills. Show up, every time in whatever way that looks for you. If you've been going to work, late, 15 minutes late or whatever, try to get there on time. Try to get there 10 minutes early. Start trying to change a little bit things that could better yourself and better your skills and better your experience in life. Just like I'm saying, when I tell y'all that I'm going to be on live 8 o'clock a.m. to 8:15 to 8:30, it's taking me a while to adjust, but I'm taking those necessary moments and steps to be able to be here at least 8 o'clock. And today I did better because the other 2 days was 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, so I give myself grace. I'm here 8:14 and now it's 8:34. So what's that, 20 minutes? This is supposed to be a 2-minute attack. I love calling it 2-minute attack even though it's never 2 minutes. I really hope that this live you feel seen and understand that you're not going through your struggles alone. It's other people out here, no matter if they want to show you their struggles or not, that they're struggling. They're not rich. The internet is fake. It's a fake space. People don't do nothing but come over here and show you their great side. Even if you know them in real life. You can know somebody in real life, know what they're going through, and knowing that on the internet they can have 100,000 followers, but be standing on somebody's couch. It's real. That's what's real. Not that picture in the Bahamas or the picture in Dubai and all that. That's the money that they supposed to have to be able to afford their house, but they're staying. I don't want to be racist, but you know, we see groups and cultures that stay together, okay, in the same household. So don't believe all this fake hype. If you ain't seen a bank account yourself or seen them spin a bag, personally, if you ain't seen them spin a bag, don't believe it. Because I promise everyone is struggling. If you're not a celebrity, if you're not rich, if you don't have 6 to 7 zeros behind your name or making it a year, and that'll really put into perspective what is going on. You can really tell by the music industry too. Look how 2-3 years ago the music industry wasn't begging us, you know, to be able to sell music. And look how TikTok transformed that. And look how they reinstated TikTok because they knew that was taking so many people money in bags. You can even see the impact of TikTok by people charging $1,000 or $10,000 for a phone and still got TikTok on it. So people are desperately still trying to make money. We look on the news, we turn on the news every day and see people struggling. So I just want to say, Shamtastic Gang, I see you. Keep doing what you're doing. Every day try to better yourself. Every day try to pick up something to better yourself. Pick up another book. But all in all, don't give up. Don't give up, okay? Because guess what? When I turn back and I watch these lives, and I know you was here and you watch these lives, I want us to grow together. And say, you know what? I was down with him then. You ain't got to be down bad. Your situation ain't got to be down bad, but you probably say, I see this brother, he was down bad then. I ain't down bad, but I seen this brother, he wasn't where he wanted to be, and he worked his ass off to get where he is now. So I hope that we continue this journey and that we can be together and express, you know, what we're going through and better this situation the best way that we know how. So I see y'all in the next live stream, and let me know if something resonated with you, and let me know something that you're grateful down. Let me know something that you're grateful for down in the comments below. You know, like I said, I'm grateful for breathing. I'm grateful for this cup of coffee. I'm grateful for this orange I'm about to eat. I'm grateful for these reactions and stuff I'm about to create. I'm grateful for the home that I have. And I'm grateful for God giving me breath in my body. I'm grateful for so much. So I just want to end this 2-minute attack. I'll see y'all next week. Oh, and I have some videos coming about some stuff I've been reading, and we're gonna get down on that whiteboard and we're gonna start educating some more from the knowledge that I received by reading these books that I got. And if you want to know what books I got, they're currently on my page on my Instagram. You can see there are about 6 books. So yeah, if you check those out, you should be around the same progress that I am. So I'll see you all later.